going on, my good folks? It's your man, your guy, your boy, 1127 Kicks. I hope everybody out there is having a great day, an amazing day, and overall a blessed day. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you smash that like button, go ahead and subscribe to the page. And if you're already with the movement, bro, hit that like button. I greatly appreciate y'all. Share the page. Let's keep this thing growing. So, we're back at it again, man. Talking about this Air Jordan 1 New Beginners Pack. Now, if you haven't checked out my last video on there, make sure you check that video out. And the link to all my videos will be in the description section below. So make sure you check that video out. Now, what I'm about to put up here on the screen is what I said in the last video when I had said that there will be 2 releases of the Air Jordan 1 New Beginners Pack, February 12th and the 15th. So real quick, we're just gonna throw this up here so y'all can go ahead and see it and y'all can go ahead and read it. You dig what I'm saying? I'm even gonna shut up so y'all can do that. You dig? Alright, cool. So, as y'all can see in the highlighted area that I did for y'all, you dig what I'm saying? It says that we're supposed to get it February 12th, and that's the Chicago exclusive via Foot Locker and stuff like that. And then we're supposed to get a sneaker release that's on the 15th of February. Now, later on in the day, this guy named Jacob had, emailed Nike or hit him up on Twitter, and Nike had actually spoke back to him, and here's what they said. I'm about to shut up again. Y'all go ahead and read this. Alright, so it says, good question, Jacob. It says, no, the Air Jordan 1 New Beginners Pack will not be dropping on sneakers or Nike.com. Now, this is where everything starts to get a little confusing to me, in my personal opinion. Now, I did talk to my old head, Retro Rick and Maddie's Kicks, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to that page, man. He has a lot of great info, man. Go to that page, like and subscribe to his page. Shout out to you, bro. And I talked to him, and he told me straight up that from what he knows, that junk is dead. You feel what I'm saying? That's all Chicago. You know what I'm saying? When they did the sneaker pass today, when it was Atlanta, Chicago, and New York, it was only 10 pairs of the pack in Atlanta, only 10 in New York, and the rest of them was actually in Chicago. Now, that does make sense to me for the simple fact that, it's All-Star Weekend, it's in Chicago, everybody's going to be in Chicago, so why wouldn't Nike put most of their stock in Chicago? You feel what I'm saying? Because that's where all their money is going to be made. Now, I definitely got that, and I understand that, and that's very, very valuable information. You dig what I'm saying? Rick is definitely a very great reasonable source. So, I was still looking into it, you dig what I'm saying? And that's when I had got on the phone with Nike at 3 separate times. Now, every single time that I got on there, the people at customer service was saying that they do not know anything about if the pack is going to drop or if it's not going to drop. You know what I'm saying? Because they said Nike hasn't came down to them and told them what was going on. So they do not know at all. Then on top of that, I actually was able to talk to a supervisor, because the third time I called, the lady, she really couldn't give me a valid answer. So she talked to the supervisor, and I actually got on the phone with the supervisor. Now, this is what the supervisor told me. Now, of course, they do see that it was a sneakers pass, and it is a Chicago exclusive. And no, it's not dropping no sneakers tomorrow, nor is it dropping on Nike.com tomorrow. But the thing is that from what I was told, that Nike hasn't told them anything at all about the shoe releasing or not. And he said, in his opinion and what he thinks, you feel what I'm saying, that the pack will drop at a later date. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know for sure. So pretty much, even though it's a frenzy and everybody has valuable information and stuff like that or whatever, and I understand the Twitter account, said it's not releasing. If you call Nike customer service and all this other stuff like that, the people that actually work there, they don't even know what's going on with the pack at all. They do not know at all. So right now, what it's just looking like to me is that, of course, it's going to drop February 12th, and it's going to be a Chicago exclusive. Then after that, it's pretty much a waiting game. You feel what I'm saying? It hasn't uploaded on sneakers at all. You know, we haven't seen anything as far as, you know, all-star releases that's included in that pack. And that's one thing my guy also, you know, he told me too. My man's Rick, he was just like, you know, a few weeks ago, they uploaded everything that's coming out All-Star Weekend, even the Off-Whites. And they haven't even put the New Beginners pack on there, you know what I'm saying? So that had to be just a Chicago exclusive. But I don't know what's going on, you feel what I'm saying? And like I said, I understand what the Twitter account says. The Twitter account said it's not releasing, but it wasn't saying that it's not releasing at all. Because one thing I can say is that when Nike push something back and when Nike moves something forward, or if something is canceled, you feel what I'm saying? They say it's canceled and this is what it is. They still haven't said it's a Chicago exclusive. That's just word that's going around. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a lot of reasonable sources, and the people that are actually talking about it are making a whole lot of sense. Like I said before, Chicago All-Star Weekend, a lot of people's going to be there. Why not have most of your stock and everything in Chicago? That only makes the most sense. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, Nike still has to please their other consumers and stuff like that, the people that can't make it out there in Chicago, who actually wants to get so many things for All-Star Weekend. Because if you honestly think about it, the only thing that you're really gonna get a shot at, unless you got a plug up there in Chicago, you could get your hands on the UNC to Chicago, the women exclusive. You get your hands on the Red Cements, and if you're lucky with the draw, man, you could mess around and get those Off-Whites, and that's it. You feel me? It won't be no New Beginners pack, no Nike Shy, Air Jordan 3s and stuff like that, man. So right now, that's all the information I have on there with the Air Jordan 1 New Beginners pack. Once again, if you ask me, I feel like that is up in the air. Like I said, like I'm thinking that it was February 15th. Now I really don't know. Like I said, and my man's already told me that it ain't happening. It was just a sneaker pass, and then the rest of it Chicago exclusive. So if that happens, don't be too surprised. But at the same time, like I said, Nike hasn't officially said something was canceled. Like for example, when they said what's that shoe called, the Yellow Cactus Jacks, they said those are canceled. That is not coming out. They shut that down all the way. The Canary Yellow Off-Whites, they shut that down. Said that's not coming out at all. You feel what I'm saying? So they always shut down the rumors ASAP. So, you know, to me, it could go either way. It could go either way. You know, I'm personally staying optimistic because I actually want the pack and stuff like that. But once again, don't be surprised if it's just a Chicago exclusive. It's gonna suck. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want it. I know y'all want it and stuff like that, man. But you already know how the ball rolls when it comes to certain things like this. When it comes to exclusive, we already know Chicago is really gonna be the main place, and this is where All-Star Weekend is, and it's Jordan's town, so it will be only right for that. But hopefully we do get a sneakers drop. So once again, the Twitter account said that it's not gonna release on sneakers or Nike.com, but it didn't verify if it's gonna release, if it's just not releasing on the 12th. It didn't verify if it's not going to release at all. So that's my big thing right there. But that's just the optimism in me. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I definitely had to come back at y'all and do this video real quick, just to look, you know, because like I said, I was saying the 15th, and then a whole bunch of stuff was going on. So I just make sure that I keep y'all in the loop and everything like that. Make sure y'all keep on liking and subscribing to the page. Keep on supporting the movement. I greatly appreciate y'all. And it's your boy 1127 Kicks. And always remember, bless your feet with salt.
Who to hit me up and told me shit on these niggas? Cause these niggas out here came at you going, showing the difference. Keep on dropping all of that shit that made these folk wanna listen. You know these niggas hate, fucking tell them, get out of